Ivanchevich from Argentina. I work with the site-specific installation. I have a really nice, important for me work in China, in 515 Art Village. And this project is maybe the most important in my life because it's a very important possibility to know other artists and other point of view in the other part of the world. No, all our life in Argentina, when we think the most opposite in the world, we think in China. We think we make a hole in the in the floor, and we try to go to China for this point. Maybe it's so beautiful for me to participate in this exhibition and made it with very beautiful people, a very big project. It is good to talk about the word resilience, because we use that word before to pandemic. And for this reason, the artwork have the two different significates. One specific for the 515 and other for the community, maybe. Yes, the artwork in 515, the name of the artwork is resilience. For the Latin American, when we talk about the resilience, we talk about the different experience in our history and what possibility we have after that experience to continue our life. For this reason, when I go to China, I know the art project in 515, and to know the art community in this place, I think in resilience, because it's really illuminate possibility to think the life, to think the art in life, because the art is a possibility to change our life, not only the artist, maybe for different persons in the community. For this reason, when I think in that word, I think in the Second War, when the Chinese army resists in the Dava Mountains, and that project. But after, maybe 10 days after we make the show, all the world changed, all the world talk about the resilience, because all the world have the same history about the coronavirus. All the world need to think what is the possibility to make resilience. No? For this reason, I think it's so interesting to see in those two different point of view, no? To specifically to a specific history of China and in the Second World and the specific time now, because the resilience is a possibility to think together, no, what is our future. And for this reason, I really like this work and really like our work in 515. Amazing. Because maybe it's a possibility for other people to think other point of view, or other possibility to connect with the history, with the nature, with the maybe the working community, because that is so amazing for the Chinese people. I really love that experience, because all the people work together for one purpose, and that purpose is for all the community. And this is so special. In not all the world do you see that. And maybe it is a good example for that, for us. Yes, I really like to work with Chinese people, and I really like to interchange with other person. But with the Chinese people, I feel a very good connection because I think we understand and we try to respect the other point of view and the other experience. And this not all the time is possible. And when I work with the Chinese people, I feel that. And maybe I think that is the best way for to work together. Yes. Um, yes, that is really interesting. When I made the artwork, uh, I try to to see in different point of view. One part is with the computer. I try to register the place and to think what possibility have this place. I made the project and share with the team, and after we work with our hands maybe. But the most important is we share together one possibility of way of our work, and maybe that way change when we work together, because when you try to share the art project, you open your project for the other people, and the other people uh, give you different possibility, and maybe that is possible to change the artwork. It's not only one way. It's a possibility. The color and the shapes and the lines and the circle, all the geometry. When I use that element, I use that element not only because it's simple, because it's part of my history, my art history before that me. Because in Latin America, we have a very big history about the art geometry. And maybe it's a good point of connection in different countries in Latin America. Maybe sometimes the geometry is not political, but for me is a tool. And when you use that tool for maybe make a place for share together, live here, different experience, you make political art, no, because you understand what is the important concept to respect about the history of the place, of the people, of the community. It is important to respect and to try to understand what is the important for that. And when you make the art, you take that concept and preserve. It's so interesting. um, when I think in one artwork, I don't think only in my pleasure, not only in my interesting. I I feel I feel in myself in the context. I feel the uh, different. Uh, sorry, wait, try it again. Uh, when I think my art project, I think in different topics. The topics are very make the inspiration, because not all the time uh, I I start in myself. Many times I start in my context. For this reason, I really like to go and back, go and back, maybe to understand what is good for the other, what is good for me. And in this point, I make my inspiration because I need to share with the with the others. The interdisciplinary art laboratory is a really good project for me because it's a possibility to share with other people the art experience. It's really nice because we cross the art languages and the music languages. When we cross the two languages, we understand we have one languages and one possibility to understand us. When we share that experience with others, it's so amazing because it's so amazing because all the people have one possibility to expression, but that expression is not only for herself, it is for share with others. It's possible to the composition in real time when you make that possibility and you work with others and the other have respect for the other peoples. It's possible make more bigger experience for all. It is really nice because it's one possibility for to make art experience in community. No, that is really good. Maybe it's possible to make with another arts, maybe literature, maybe photography, video. We make photography and video in different projects, and the project grow up all the time. It's really good. Yes, it's good question. Yes, maybe it's possible to make exhibition not only about me, maybe about others. When I work with the artwork of the other people, it's possible to share different point of view. For me, it's really important to understand the other people, for what reason the other artists make that, or in what context make that, or for what reason he choose that material and don't choose other material. And when I connect with the other artists, it's better to make the exhibition. Sometimes and many times for her is good for the two, for the artist and for me to make that way to make the exhibition. The exhibition is good for the visitor to understand the artist, to understand for what reason, or what is the message in the pieces, or what is the possibility to feel the artwork. For this reason, I like to cross that the two professions, maybe, or all the profession I have, because I have many different professions, because I am so curious, study all the time. In 2020, I made the art project in China. For this reason, for me, 2020 is this project. After when in my country open again the different space, I make another exhibition show and made a big artwork. But the pandemic, the 2020 for me is a possibility to make art, but is in the same time the possibility to think in the different ways for the life after pandemic, after our resilience in community. For this reason, I made in the next exhibition, the topic is reconstruction. I propose to make a good place to feel good and to reconstruct our yourself. Yeah, and I think if we have the possibility to the reconstruction ourselves, it's possible to make the reconstruction our community. But if you are broken, it's not possible to make nothing for the other, and maybe for you. And for this reason, I try to make a good place for to feel good and feel you and make yourself. Yes, in a few days, I make a little installation here in Buenos Aires. I try to show maybe in the same way to reconstruction. No, maybe we need more time for reconstruction. I hope to go to China again to share with the Chinese community our art.